Check. Radio check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. All right, guys. Here I am back after a few days off. Lots of updates, lots of problems. And I don't think I've got them all resolved, actually. So I did the Sim Update 3. I downloaded the beta at the beginning of the week, only to find out just a few days after I went back into the beta that they released a regular version or the stable official version. So then I reverted back to that, had a whole bunch of driver updates, all kinds of issues. And yeah, I mean, I still haven't worked all the bugs out. Now, with Sim Update 3, it reset all my settings. So all my internal settings, brake settings, camera views, you know, like all the different types of rendering, like the way that I had everything set up. I had to go back and try to figure it all out. So I had to go back into those forums, try to find all the recommended settings. There's new settings now and all that sort of stuff. So hopefully I've got it all worked out. Let me say hello to some of you in the chat. I believe I am on both vertical and horizontal. I'm going to double check here. And, you know, we'll talk a little bit about the flight. This was the flight that was supposed to happen yesterday, and we'll get it underway. It's only a 2-hour and 15-minute flight. Airtime, gate to gate, 2 hours and 43 minutes for today. 944 nautical miles will be the distance. We're heading southeast towards the island of Puerto Rico at a cruise altitude of 37,000. Let me go ahead and see if I've got everything set up. Got the vertical. So guys, if you're on the vertical, thank you so much. I will try to come into the chat. I'm sorry if I sound a little tired here. It's because I am. I'm officially back at work. Really happy about let me go ahead and see. I've got one here. 2 streams here, or am I just in vertical? Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'll tell you, I'm also having trouble with Streamlabs. I might just get myself familiar with the OBS Studio, and you know, maybe make the switch and just use that. Give me a second here. I'm gonna get it all. I am on Vatsim. If you guys want to jump on Vatsim, please do. We can get a little conga line going. Yeah. Okay. So this is good. All right. 3 watching on that. Sylvia, welcome on board. Let me go ahead and say hello to you guys, and then we'll get it underway here. So yeah, I know about the camera now too. I'm telling you, like, just the gremlins are out. Gremlin here. Stream. Hold on here. Stream. All right, should be. I gotta get another camera from Amazon. All right, guys, let me get myself set up here. 1 second here, guys. 21 people in the vertical. Thank you so much. And then let me get the horizontal set up. Okay, here we are. Okay, guys. So let me say hello, and then I'll talk again about the briefing for today. I am on Vatsim here, and then we'll get it started here. It is early morning for me here in Southern Ontario, Canada. Time right now is 8:43 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Yeah, just a few more weeks, you know, before the official school start, and pretty much everybody gets back to normal with their like yearly routine. So let me go ahead and say hello, and then we'll re-talk about the flight, and then we'll get it underway here. All right, so Sylvia, welcome on board. Thank you so much for being here. Levi, it's been a minute since you were here, or at least since I've seen you, but thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for modding today. Merc sucks, of course. Merc, the wonderful Merc, thank you so much for always joining the streams. I do appreciate it. Levi says, hello everyone, welcome to Skymaster One official channel. Hope you are enjoying the Skymaster One official. Is an absolute legend. Thank you so much for that. Sylvia says, hi guys, I'm a yo-yo. Nah, that's all right. We won't judge you here. Welcome on board, everybody. Damn Sky, you don't sound good. Yeah, I'm just a little tired here, guys. It's just been not a rough week. It's just like, just getting used to my new routine here. So I'm good. I've got a cup of coffee with me somewhere here, and yeah, I'll wake up in the next little bit here. Guys, don't forget, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We're trying to get up to 1,500 subscribers today. Of course, if you're watching on the vertical, double tap the screen. It'll drop a like. We're going to try to get up to 1,500 on the subs, 20 likes on the vertical, and 20 likes on the horizontal. In the vertical, we've got Aviator Kingdom. Welcome on board. Sylvia now is over there too. Thank you so much for that. Jacqueline, David, hello, good to see you. The people who are so nice. David, if you lose the courtroom, what's going on, guys? YouTube Short Sports is in the house. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. All right, guys, let's get everything started now. I am on the new sim update 3, and we'll have a proper look at it, right? And I am on Vatsim. So let's actually jump. You know what? We'll just do a quick walk. We'll do a quick walk. Let me go ahead and put the sound up here. And we'll walk up the stairs. Hopefully it'll work. If anything glitches out, we'll start again. If not, then there's always X-Plane 12. All right, so a little bit about today's flight again. We're operating JetBlue flight number 1486 or 1486 with service from Fort Lauderdale, Florida to San Juan, Puerto Rico. This is a real-world flight. It is obviously operated by JetBlue. Flight time for today, 2 hours and 15 minutes. Gate to gate, 2 hours and 48 minutes. We are going to be covering a ground distance of 944 nautical miles at a cruise altitude of 37,000 feet. And look at this, guys. I love the animation on this. We're going to walk up and we're going to see if we can get ourselves boarded. Come on, door. Dan. Close up the door if we can. Lever. And let's arm that. Arm that. All right, maybe. What the heck? All right. Maybe we can deal with that after. And let's enter the crew facility, shall we, guys? Here we are. And jump inside. Heck. Anyway, here we are, guys. Here we are. Yeah, hopefully it won't crash, guys. So, oh, and we've got, I believe that's Merc beside us. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get things all started up here now. And you know what? Let's see if we can get this flight underway. I will, if everything goes good today with this flight, if we've got any bugs on this particular leg, I'll try to work through them right now. And then I'll come back later on tonight and we'll do a part 2. We'll do a part 2. We'll do another flight. We'll do 2 streams today. That is the plan, unless the whole game, you know, just falls apart. So, anyway, we're gonna come up to the overhead and we're gonna get things started now and get the flight initialized. So First things first, before we go in there, let's go ahead into the electronic flight bag. Tap to import. Oh, there's a mismatch? Really? Yeah, misfix. All right, so here's our flight route. We'll leave it on the ground here, or ground portion of the electronic flight bag, and let's go ahead and power this guy up. So 1, 2, battery 1, 2 on. Let's get the external power on, and let's start aligning the be in alignment here. Ground control, cruise supply oxygen, left, center, right, fuel pumps on. Get the beacon light on. Get the strobes, or sorry, the so the beacon light, the seatbelt, no smoking sign, and perfect. You can see the aircraft now coming to like JSD. Welcome on board. Pereira, welcome back. I know I saw you there a little earlier. I'm sorry that I didn't say hello. I'm trying to troubleshoot all the stuff in here. Giovanni, welcome in the house. A320 is too cute. It is. I saw a Saab plane from Ryanair. Nice. Yep. All right. So what is going on here? Why are these? Oh, that might be a glitch there. That doesn't. Anyway, like I said, we're gonna go through. We're gonna iron out everything right now. If there are any issues, you know, I don't know if the you know, the payware aircraft and some of the scenery has been updated now to, you know, to correspond with the sim update 3 or whatever. All right, so everything looks good up on the top here. I'm not sure about this. This doesn't look right to me. I think it should have been all off, but whatever. We'll deal with that as it comes. So let's go over to the electronic flight bag. If you guys are watching now on the vertical, you'll be able to see the display there. I'm gonna see if I can get that desk cam up on here. Let me see if you guys can see my. No. Heads. Oh. Not to worry, and go ahead and. Should be. See my. All right. Happy weekend, guys. Yeah, we did it. All right. Let me go back in. And we'll start setting up the MCDUs. So the good thing with the Phoenix aircraft, guys, is you just go right into the init page, and we can init request, and it should import our flight plan. It'll take a second. So here it is. Here is our from to Fort Lauderdale to San Juan. Our flight number for today is JBU. That is the ICAO code for JetBlue 1486 or 1486. We can go ahead and put that in there. Let's go back over to our electronic flight bag now and start pulling up the information that we need to use to configure our MCD. So 15 for the cost index, 15. We are going to be at a cruise altitude of 37,000 feet today. So let's get that in there. 370. We've got a temperature of minus 49 degrees up at altitude. We'll go to the IRS init. Let's make sure that we're in alignment here. We can align on ref and confirm. That looks good. Perfect. And let's go back to the init, and we're gonna load up our passengers, and we're gonna do it instantly without the GSX. So we'll come back up to the main page here. For today's flight, 112 passengers planned. A planned cargo is, oh man, acting up again. I do apologize. I gotta get a second camera. Hold on. Sky, you hear the Geno beats last night? Yeah, I did. I'm gonna head over there now after the stream. I'm gonna head over there with Mrs. Sky. I want to see what kind of food that they have there. All right, so planned cargo today, guys, 1,680, and then planned fuel. Very important here is our fuel quantity. We want to make sure that we're taking enough fuel. 8,694 planned. Let's go ahead and load the aircraft. We're going to do that instantly. You can see the shift in the weight. The aircraft now has instantly been loaded. We're going to send information over to the MCDU now. That is good. We can verify the numbers. They're not in there. So let's send it again. And here they are. So that's all set and done. Now we can go ahead and finish our flight plan. As per sim brief, departure for today, we're going to be using runway 28 right. Oh no, we're gonna do 28 left. 28 right is gonna be a big taxi for me, so we'll do departure 28 left today, and it's via the Snapper 2. I like the name Snapper. Snapper 2 and the sumac transition. So go ahead and that looks good. And then later on for our arrival in the San Juan today, guys, we are going to be expecting the runway ILS 10, and then it's via the Bino 3 and Bino, actually, yeah, that looks, so let's go ahead and perfect, guys. All right, guys, yeah, let's get those subs up, guys. I do appreciate you guys flying along this early morning with me, and you know, once I get a little more caffeine in me, I promise I'm gonna sound more alive here. So, all right, let's go ahead and get some performance numbers here. Once we've done that, hopefully we'll be able to push off the gate here. I might have to reconfigure some of the bindings. Like I said, the sim update up 3. I don't understand why Microsoft is doing this. If you've got, if you've got your settings from before, find a way where everybody can keep their settings. So it's just ridiculous on Microsoft's part. Now, I could be jumping the gun and jumping to conclusions. Maybe there is a way. In that case, I do apologize. But, in my particular instance, it reset the whole game for me. So, all right, well, let's go ahead and sync our load sheet. Our flaps is going to be a 1 for departure. Force toga, yes, we are going to. Anti-ice will be off. Packs will be on. Let's go ahead and sync our weather. And let's calculate. Oh, actually, you know what? We're going to have to recalculate because we're going to take runway 28 left. And let's recalculate here. V1 for today's rotation, or velocity 1. 139. Rotation will be 139.2, and V2 140. Transition altitude 18,000. That looks good. And then we're going to have a flap setting of 1/up 0. I like that. Go ahead and send that over to the MCDU now. You can see them on the first officer side. That all looks good. Merck says you're gonna push first. Yeah, do it. You can go ahead and push. And I'll just take the CTAF here and get my squawk. There is auto ATC on. 5767 will be our squawk code for today. And let me just quickly tune it into the CTAF is 19.3. Oh, hold on. I don't know. Yeah, 19th. So shout out to whoever. B. Go ahead and hit that. And let's cage our instrument here. I should have got the glass one, but I mean, we can change that in the settings. All right, so let's get the squawk code in here. 57675. Oops. 5767. Transponder on. TA7 ARA. Let's make sure that we're squawking mode C, and our push to talk. Push to talk does work, guys. and we're ready to go here. We are ready. 28 people in the vertical stream, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's disconnect it. Merc, if you want to go first, please do. Let me go ahead and start that APU. Let's get that APU started. Otherwise, we would have messed up. And 3, 2, 1. Let's get that started. Should start up. We've got a company message. We can go ahead and acknowledge that while we wait here. Atsu page, AOC menu, and then received messages. And we've got 3 load sheets. We can quickly look through and accept them. Those look good. Return. That looks good. App. And then perfect. That APU now all the instrument. I wonder if it was just because the APU gen, not the APU gen, but the ground power was on. All right, let's get the APU bleed on. I think we're looking good here. Let me quickly take a look at the weather, and we're gonna get out of here. Very good with the tabs here. It'll take you to the appropriate section. Fort Lauderdale for today, variable at 4 knots, 10 statute miles, few clouds at 2,500, scattered at 10,000, broken at 25,000, temperature 27, dew point 23, altimeter 2997. I want that number, 2997 times 2.
Ready check.
Yeah, 5 by 5.
Thank you.
Okay. And let's bug it up to 37,000. That is our final cruise altitude for today. And Merc, yeah, be my guest. If you want to go first. Oh, he's already gone. All right. He's already. Okay, I'm going to get rid of some of the ground equipment here, and hopefully the sim won't crash. Let's disconnect, and let's get rid of that. I think we're good. So yeah, I had a problem even yesterday where, you know, the aircraft just wants to move forward, and then I did another quick search today, and it's just, I don't know, the bindings, like the brake bindings. So I've got to go and try to figure that all out now. All right, let's see if he'll get out of. Yeah, he's ready to go. By here for a minute here, we can watch it. And yeah, let's give an honest review for Sim Update 3 here. Official update. I guess Merc's getting his engine started. Levi, GSD, my brother from another mother. I am good. Sky might push first. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. All right, guys, 32 of us over on the vertical or portrait stream. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Guys, if it's your first time in the channel, please consider subscribing. I am streaming regularly. I will put up a more official schedule now, you know, now that I, you know, I know what my days are going to be like, but I am streaming regularly. So, yeah, you know, subscribe, free to subscribe. Hit that bell to be notified of future streams. Yeah, and drop a like in the video. All right, I'm not sure what Merc's doing, but
Now in gel traffic, American 61, taxiing via Tango Juliet and holding point Juliet 12 for runway 28 left. Now in gel traffic.
All right, let's see if JetBlue Airways, yeah. So I did update the GSX Pro. Let's see if that'll work.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
What's new in the update? You guys know? Yeah, I don't. I know there's lightning now. Yesterday when I spawned in, there were some like cells that were producing lightning. That looked pretty good. So, but to be honest, like I mean, I don't know what the updates are. It does look better.
Bypass pin inserted.
All right, here comes the tug. And I think Merc is... Where did he go? Oh, he's already gone. All right. Oh, yeah, we gotta... Oh, yeah, this is kind of funny. We've got to come out and then around. All right. Oops. Basically, they updated Europe. All right. So we got to do some European flying. Now, there is a big event going on today. It's like Fly to the Canaries, but you needed to book a slot for them. They made the graphics better because they're using Bing for everything. Really? Is that what it is? No, it's to the left.
Release parking brakes, please.
All right. Let's see if we'll get pushed off the gate here.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Yay, it works. All right. Here's MCFI. Welcome on board. Long time no see, my friend. Thank you so much for tuning in. He is on the vertical. Thank you for. All right, so we're good for the engine starts. We're going to come up to the overhead. Make sure that APU bleed is on. We're going to come down to the center pedestal, guys. Very easy to start this aircraft. Put the ignition in the start position. We'll make sure that our engine instruments are illuminated on the EFIS here, which they are, and all you got to do is toggle the switch. I'm a big fan of starting the number 2 engine first, so that's what we're going to do. There is no right way. If you are working for a real airline or, you know, a virtual airline, whatever your SOPs are, your standard operating procedures, some companies will do 1 and then 2, or 2 and then 1, or they alternate, whatever they want you to do. Gonna send you a pic on the Discord. Yeah, please do, guys. Exclamation Discord in the chat. I was gonna revamp it, but you know, like with all the stuff that happened in the last week, I just hadn't had the time, but we will be working on that. If you guys have any suggestions, please do. But it's exclamation Discord in the chat. Free to join, and then you can you know, put some stuff in the Discord. Once we get airborne, I'll put it on. I'll put it on so for everybody to see. All right. There's the wing walkers, and we've got the cabin announcements here. All right, good start on number 2. We're gonna go ahead and do the same with number 1, and we can hear the hydraulics.
Please set parking brakes.
Reset parking. Did you see the tail fin from Merc? I think we missed it now. Yeah, there it is. There's the tail fin. Merc. I can. It's you know, cue the Jaws music. Dun 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 dun. That's so funny. Holy smokes, guys! I'm not gonna lie. I feel pretty rough today. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why am I moving forward? See, that's a problem I have now. See how it just wants to move forward?
Yeah, now you can see myself.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing this. See how the aircraft just wants to move forward?
Tow truck disconnected.
So this might be a GSX problem.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Yeah, look at this. Like I'm just pushing the. This isn't good.
Remove your face covering. Place the mask over your nose and mouth. Pull the elastic band around your head and tighten the straps on both sides. Even though the bag may not inflate, oxygen will be flowing.
All right, now we're holding it.
Put your mask on first
Oh,
before
weird. You know what? I think it's the binding.
we will be passing
Yeah, you know what?
departure. You can help us in making sure your seatbelt is fastened.
Okay, fuck off, GSX. Like, seriously.
And all carry
All right,
straps are put away.
let's go.
If you
Let's
have
go.
any questions about the safety features of this aircraft, please don't hesitate to ask. Smoking, including the use of electronic cigarettes or vaporizers, is never allowed on any JetBlue flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying smoke detectors in aircraft restrooms is a federal offense and could result in a fine.
All right, let's configure the aircraft for departure here. Auto brake set to max. We'll get the flaps in position 1 here
In the aisle,
and set the spoiler.
we're proud to let you know that this flight
Yeah,
is
see the
carbon
brakes
neutral and
now.
offsetting the CO2 from the fuel used for all of our domestic flights to
All right,
reduce
that
the impact
works.
on our climate. All of our planes are equipped with free high-speed Wi-Fi. If you have a Wi-Fi enabled
Why
device,
that's happening?
disconnect to the flight.
7 traffic, American 61, holding point Juliet 12, lining up runway 28 left.
And follow the prompts to log in.
All right, predictive wind shear on.
Our partnership with Amazon. Once connected, you can sign into your Amazon Prime account or start a free trial to stream
And that looks okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't understand why it's
member while in flight.
even if the aircraft is not on, it's just moving forward.
On the Fly Hub or on the JetBlue.
All right, APU master, APU bleed on. We'll get the strobes now in the auto position. We can get the taxi light. Let me see if the brakes work. Yeah, it works. All right, I think we're good. Like I said, there's a binding issue here now. Maybe when we get airborne here, I'm gonna try to troubleshoot it.
Movies are still available on channels 39, 40, and 41. If you have a handheld device with Wi-Fi.
Okay, left turn here, and then another left turn, and you know, we're gonna go for runway 28 left. So here on the right, here on the left. Brake pressure is good. And let's continue to turn.
For departure. If you need it, there is a reading light above your seat. We're here to make sure you have a safe and comfortable flight. Please report any inappropriate behavior to an
So Fort Lauderdale Airport, I can't remember who this is by. I picked it up from Contrails long ago. Got it for like $10. I'm not complaining, but you can see the you know, the dips and the hills and the valleys. I don't know how true to life that is. Could be an issue now for us taxing over the active. All right, cabin crew has been notified for departure. I don't see Merck. Did Merck already take off? Merck, I'm sorry. You know, I pay attention to the departing traffic, but to be honest, like I don't really know what this issue is now. Is a binding issue. Let's take a look at the Vatsim radar map here, guys. You can follow along. Yeah, there's working. Yeah, check this out. Look at this. Look at how steep this gradient is. Yeah, I don't know how true to life this is. I've never been to Fort Lauderdale, like airport. I've gone through Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, this kind of looks a little bit of off-roading. All right, there's Merck. I'm on the runway? Yeah, I see you now. Let's go ahead and ping our flight attendants again. And we're going to go all the way to the end. Guys, I do appreciate you guys coming in. Jacqueline, welcome back. Welcome back. Where's our IT guy? He's still sleeping. We need to get this issue resolved. All right, might as well take the whole runway. We'll take a look at the beautiful JetBlue livery here. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I want to get in touch with these guys from Microsoft and say, like, what the fuck, guys? Come on. All right, we're going to stop here. Skirts. Oh, my God. We've already gone too far. Got to be behind that whole short line. All right, Merc. Take it away. Take it away. So, guys, again, 2 hours and 15 minutes.
61, taking off from runway 28 left.
On our way down southeast to Puerto Rico. And no, we're not going to find Rico Suave there. Although I do like the song. Rico Suave. Mrs. Skymaster's looking at me like I'm like just completely off my rockers. All right, 28 left, visually confirming. Let's go ahead and watch the beautiful rotation from a Merc there. He's going down the runway, literally going down. And let's wait for it. I still see him. There he goes. Rotate. Beautiful. Bon voyage. All right. I'm not going to waste too much more time here. I want to make sure that there's no other traffic on the final negative, and I'll take the runway. Fort Lauderdale traffic, JetBlue 1486 lining up, runway 28 left, Fort Lauderdale. All right, clear left. Right. Let's go ahead and get that all set. And we're just going to hold tight here for a second. Give a little bit of spacing. I don't know how it's going to go, like going literally down the runway. Big dip, so. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using Fort Lauderdale soon, unless they get it fixed. I don't think it's like this. There might be like a little dip, but not this steep. All right, guys, already 18 viewers in the vertical, 9 likes already, guys. Come on, I'm gonna try to get 20 and 20. 20 and 20 and on that road to 1500, guys. Can we do it? Will we do it? All right, I think that's long enough. We've got our clearance. Let's get out of here, guys. Sim update 3. Let's see how it goes. You guys are ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Get out of here. So throttle up to 50%. Watch those engines spool up. Yeah, they're coming up nice and slow and in sync. Got 2 good engines here. We'll get that Chrono and Toga. Takeoff, thrust, set, Mantoga, SRS, runway heading, auto thrust, blue. Airspeed's alive. Down this hill. Not a fan of that. 100 knots, check. Here we go. V1, rotate to possibly a tail strike there. Positive rate. Gear coming up. Well, at least the gear lever works. 400.
Great takeoff for JetBlue 1486.
Yeah, thank you. You as well. All right, climb thrust. Climb thrust is set. And let's start our right turn. Clear on the left. Start that right turn here, guys. Listen to these engines. And here we go, guys. Beautiful. Don't forget to drop a like. Mission nose forward. Let's build some of that airspeed now. We want to clean up that aircraft as soon as possible. Get up to 250 knots here. Speed limit below 10,000 feet. Speed check is good now. Flaps coming up. Flaps 0. Try to get on those flight directors. We are not at 10,000 feet. All right, good enough. I'm going to get the autopilot turned on here, and we can fix a little bit. Guys, like I said, exclamation Discord in the chat, and you know, put in your pictures, put in your suggestions, most definitely put in your food pics. And once we get up to a good altitude, you know, or we've got everything, you know, set up where the autopilot is doing the work for us, I can even open it up in the climb and we can have a look. Now, if I can figure out this brake issue thing now, you know, for this first stream, when we come back for the second one, hopefully things will be a little bit better. All right, beautiful, beautiful takeoff. Yeah, let's have a look at the wonderful Florida scenery. So how's everybody today? How was everybody's work week, school week, or week off? Mine was pretty busy this week. All good in the hood. Oh, there's another airport here. Wonder what airport that we can find out very quickly here. Take a look at the GSX, and that is Fort Lauderdale Executive. Fort Lauderdale Executive. So guys, I most definitely am following other YouTubers, other you know, flight streamers, and they're showcasing some excellent hardware that's coming out from just various vendors. I'm really excited to buy some of them in the near future now, and perhaps now I might just go all in and try to get myself a custom sim pit. That's probably what I'm gonna do, guys. I might just do away with the entire desk and just get an entire sim pit here. Get it and get it all set up. Very nice. Oh my goodness. All right. So we're gonna be over open waters soon. And then it's straight across south. We're heading southeast, guys, over the Bahama Islands, en route to San Juan, Puerto Rico. Guys, don't forget to drop a like in the chat. JSD, welcome back, JSD. I mean, welcome here. JSD Italian Fest, 12 o'clock today. I'll be there. For those of us living in the Mississauga area, Celebration Square is hosting Italian Fest this weekend. Probably one of the best festivals. Now that Japanese one is pretty good too. Lizzie, welcome on board. Bonjour, he says. Bonjour, my friend. Bonjour. Guys, don't forget, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It's free to join, free to subscribe. Hit that bell to be notified of future streams. And yeah, welcome on board. If you have any aviation question, any flight simulator question, I will try my best to answer it, guys. And yeah, we got some ships out here. Pretty cool. Let's jump inside the flight deck. Let's do an after takeoff check. We can make sure that our strobes on the taxi light can come off. Turn off the seatbelt sign. Come over now to the main display area here. Auto brake is off now. Flaps are up, and we can disarm the spoilers. We'll call that our after takeoff check. After takeoff checklist is complete. Only downsides if they are not Italian but only Canadian. She said, no, you're not. Forget about the desk. Go all in the car. Yeah, right. I've got something planned for the coming future now. So. First things first is I want to get some better cameras. I got to get some better desk cams here and some arms. The next thing is I'm going to see if I can get my hands on that sim pit. All right, above 18,000 feet, guys, standard pressure. Let's go ahead and toggle standard barrel crotch check. That looks good. And we're going to continue our climb up to flight level 370. And in a little bit, we will open up the Discord. So we'll connect to the marine traffic and get those ships where they're supposed to be. Wouldn't that be pretty cool, right? That'd be even, that would be cool. Jet over elevator. Welcome on board. He is over on the vertical. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, if you're watching on the vertical, don't forget to double tap that screen. Double tap it. Yeah, I will be doing a second stream tonight. Yeah, later on tonight, but it might be might be later than the normal time. Might go like maybe 7, 8 o'clock. Merck says you should make the cam record in front of you instead of an angle. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. I could just put the whole. Yeah. I've got to, because I'm on a curved monitor here. I don't want to touch it, but there's a big lip on the back, so the camera it doesn't sit still. You know, it comes more to a point along the edge. That's why I've got it on the left. But I mean, if you want to see hair, here's me straight up on it. Pretty goofy, right? But thank you for the suggestions. Jennifer says, I'll be right back. I'm just going to eat breakfast. Yeah, you do that. I'm just watching myself. There's like a minute delay. So, yeah. I mean, if I get that sim pit, I do want this sim pit now, but it's $1,100. Unless Merck can I'm not Merck, but Pereira can 3D print one for me and ship it over. Actually, speaking about 3D printing, there was some random guy. I never subscribed to his channel. I got to see if I can find it through the history. But this guy 3D printed the shell of a 737, and he did it. Like, he went through a lot of spools. I guess that's what they're called, spools of, you know, the 3D print material. I'm not sure what it's actually called, but it cost him $300. Like, seriously, and then of course all the time that it took to 3D print it. I don't know how many hours it took him to print it, but $300. I mean, even if you were to make it out of wood, it wouldn't cost $300. So that's pretty good. I gotta see if I can find the channel. I think he's even got a you know, a schematic for it. I guess that's what it's called. My only problem is I just don't have the room for it. I'm starting to hate YouTube. The delays are getting worse. Yeah, there's a lot of lag, and I think that's kind of a. I think it's to protect. You know, if something goes wrong on your stream, I guess. I'm not sure. or you know, if the signal does drop, it'll have time to reconnect, you know, before you lose the entire stream. I think that might be the reason why there's a delay. Better check with Mrs. Skymaster, of course, JSD. Everything goes through Mrs. Skymaster. Because Flight Radar 24, where marine traffic goes. Yeah, that's it. Marine traffic 24 online as well. I didn't even know there was such a thing. There you go. That's pretty cool. Yes, as David, I'm waiting for the release. Took 4 months. Ah, okay. CST Gaming, welcome on board, my friend. Over on the vertical. Thank you so much for tuning in, my dude. Sorry, you know, it's early morning for me here. I've had a rough week, so I do appreciate you guys stopping in. Guys, 2 excellent YouTubers. Please go check them out. CST Gaming, of course, if you haven't already, and of course, your Sim CFI. 737 DYI Sim. He has a channel on Discord, very known in the flight sim community. Nice. I gotta check him out. There you go, guys, if you guys are interested. Yeah, I am interested in doing that now. I got to claim a little bit of space here from Mrs. Skymaster that I've been fighting with for years now, for a little bit of space here. So a den area space that I want to convert into a complete flight sim room. But CST Gaming, thank you so much for that, my friend. Thank you. And I do appreciate you guys stopping in. Wonderful, guys. Exclamation Discord in the chat. We will be opening it up once we get up a little higher here. We'll have a look at all the wonderful pics and all the goodies that various people drop in on the Discord, guys. Guys, if you're new, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that bell to be notified of future streams. And of course, we're going for 20 likes. 20 likes all around here, guys. 20 on the vertical, 20 on the horizontal. And I appreciate it. And that's the guy you were talking about. Ah, okay, yeah, that's... Yeah, like I said, I saw some guy, he's just... You know, the funny thing is, like, once you subscribe to you know, certain channels, you know, you start... I guess the algorithm starts going through, you know, to all that are subscribed within that certain group. And then, you know, you guys, or everybody starts getting the same type of feeds and suggestions. But yeah, when I stumbled upon this guy, the guy 3D printed, I think it was half a cockpit, half a shell of a 737, but like for $300, it's like, what the hell? Get a couple of 3D printers, let them run all day, all night. Get it all. The only funny thing about that thing was it was all different colors, which, I mean, whatever. I'm building an A320 full cockpit already, several thousands in, making good. Oh, really? No way. Oh, I can't wait for that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of jealous. Because, you know, if I had a choice, I always joke with Mrs. Sky, if I ever ran into a heap of money, like, you know, a windfall, a big lottery, it would, you know, the debate or the choice would be between a full 737 or an A320, and I think I would go with the A320, to be honest. So that's really good, CST Gaming. I can't wait to see that. Yeah, my next goal, like I said, is just to get like a sim pit, like get one of those, can't remember the name of the chair, you know, the Boeing chair, and then, you know, all the attachments where you can hook up your instruments and all that sort of stuff. So it's half, but you can mirror the other half of the full cockpit. There you go. Yeah, I'm glad you guys have seen what I'm talking about here. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. And like I said, guys, I've said it in the past streams too. I've been flight simming for a long time. All right, but the progress now with the invention of the 3D printer, I mean, it's made it a lot more affordable, and you know, it's bringing up bringing in so many more different components now for flight simming. It's just wonderful. It's wonderful, you know. I wish it had been done sooner, but you know, the saying is better late than never. Really, really good. And like I said, Windwing is doing really, really good. Like affordable 3D print. I believe they're 3D printed. You know, various components of the flight deck here, and it's all plug and play. You know, you don't have to use a Windows you know, second monitor and drop and drag into the FMC. It's all done. So very, very good. Next level, that's the one. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, CSD, thank you so much for helping out today. I appreciate you. It's early for me. Merck says, I would love to make a 777 cockpit. I'm sure they're out there too. Sure they're out there. Yeah, that'd be cool too. There's a woman in TikTok who's making a full A350 with actual components. Get out. Really? Now, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I do like going on TikTok and doing the doom scrolling for at least an hour a day, but I've never come across something like that. Prayer says with 3D printing, you just need to design it on Fusion and other 3D software and print. Amazing. Just amazing. Yeah, and then there's that other one I was watching. CST Gaming put up a couple of videos, and same with your SimCFI, PU Korea, I think it is. I gotta check them out. But they're bringing in stuff too. So Windwing peripherals are injection molded, much better than 3D printed. Well, there you go. Yeah. Heck, you know, if there's a cheap way to do it and, you know, keep the cost down, why not? I'm all for it. I mean, I've already got 2 of these FMCs now. I picked up the 737. I've got the MCDU now that you guys can see. It's on the screen here. I wonder if it's still on. Just wave my hand over it. Let's see if it's on. I'll tell you, my second camera is no good. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna start buying some more components now. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, my hand is on. Perfect. All right, guys, climbing through flight level 357 all the way up to flight level 370. Let's take a look at our primary flight display here. We're on the flight directors here. We're on our targeted airspeed. We're doing Mach 0.773 in the climb here. Got very, very good climb performance at this altitude right now. We're climbing nicely at 1,200 feet per minute. We've got climb thrust set. If we can come down here a little bit, we're in climb and nav mode. We should be leveling off shortly here. 1,000 to go. There is no chime. And if you take a look at our navigational display, top of climb is indicated by this arrow. Our little airplane depiction here is almost at it. So that looks good. Next point is Sumac. Let's have a look. Sumac. And that looks good. Ground speed in the climb here, 447 knots. Got a quarterly headwind here coming out from the east, I guess it is. 090 at 12 knots. So very, very nice. Everything is going a-okay, so to speak. What are we doing in the chat here? She's using a fuck ton of used iPads for really, yeah, that's not yeah, if you're gonna go all in, you know, do it right. But I mean, why not? I mean, if you've got extra iPads laying around, why not? I guess you can make it as you want. All right, so here we are, guys. Let me open up that Discord and let's see some of the pics in here. So have a look, guys. If you haven't joined the Discord as yet, exclamation Discord in the chat and join in. All right, we gotta start with the food pics here, guys. Most definitely have to start with the food pics. All right, I don't know what to say about this. other than sweet baby Jesus. Croissant with chocolate and icing sugar. That'll probably kill me, but very, very nice. Well, what did Mr. Hunter have yesterday? Holy smokes, Hunter with the subs. Not the subscriptions, but the actual subs. All right, Merc, let's have a look here. Beautiful pictures here. That's from yesterday, AvGeek. Yeah, we can have a look. And let's see. Along not much to do with which delays, just chill. Yeah, man, when... What is going on? I don't know what that is. Anyway, guys, I don't know what happened with that. I'll look through that. Yeah, if you've got any pictures that you want to share, please do. Prayer says, I'm buying all the components like buttons, switches, wires, rotaries, etc. from China. It's cheaper and the same models as Europe. Nice. Yeah, you're doing really good with your with the progress with yours. That looks pretty good. Like I said, for me, it's a matter of space. It's not even so much about the money. It's about finding the right space, and the space where, you know, I want to put this. Even the sim pit, like I said, it's always back and forth with the misses. So. All right, so here we are, guys. Sim update 3. Well, I gotta say, look at the water below. Like it's pretty much how it is in the Caribbean when you're at 37,000 feet. You've got all the different colors. The turquoises, the blues. We are over the Nassau Islands, the Bahama Islands here. I'll tell you, beauty. Jet blue. Guys, don't forget Italian Fest today. Get the brightness turned up. All right, back inside the flight deck here. Nope. Ooh, look at this, guys. Sorry, I'm just going through some messages here. Merc sucks. No way. Merc sucks. Man, thank you so much for that. I wasn't expecting that. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for the €5 donation. Oh man, you're the best. Really, really. Here's the hat salute to you, or the hat tug. Thank you so much, my friend. Wow, I appreciate that. Let me go ahead and like that and drop a heart. Ed E in the house. Ed E, welcome on board. Good morning, Skymaster in chat. How's the flight? So far, so good. You know, running the sim update 3. You know, other than having binding issues with the aircraft, which I'm gonna have to sort out through, it looks pretty good. Merc Success gift from Europe. Sincerely, I sincerely thank you for that. I appreciate you, my man. Honest. And of course, you know, flying along with me, I enjoyed that too. You know, the 2-person conga line. So thank you for that. Thank you for the €5 donation. Excellent, guys. Come on, let's try to get 1,500 today. 1,500 subscribers, 20 likes. I will be back later on tonight for round 2, and we'll do something fun. And yes, we will stick around in Microsoft Flight Simulator now. All right, guys, we're gonna stick around in this. Gonna wait for some of the deals coming next week with the Labor Day sales. There are some sales, and you know what, we're gonna probably pick up the Tollus. Another goodie sent to Discord, says Pereira. All right, let's have a look. Eddie says, cool, yeah, I got the update, but I have not flown it yet. Maybe today. Yeah, do it. Gotta fly it. This is my maiden voyage in it. Funny story for me, guys. Like I said, I downloaded I went back into the beta at the beginning of the week, only to find out just a few days later that they released the stable version and an official version, and then I had to revert you know, now to the stable version, get out of the beta program again. And you know, the fact that I wasn't on the computer for 4 days, you know, a whole bunch of updates came up and out. So yeah, a lot of the updates threw off the you know, threw off the last night's stream, so that's why I didn't have. But anyway, yeah, things are running a lot better today. All right, let's have a look here at the Discord again. Pereira's put some wonderful pictures now. He's got some more components of the 3D print here. Very, very nice. Oh, I like the keyboard too. I like the space bar there. Very, very nice. Beautiful, guys. Yeah, join the Discord and you can watch the progress. Pereira does post pictures in here, so it's fun to watch the progression. Cool, wonderful stuff. Thank you so much for that. We'll most definitely come back to that. Right, how many likes are we at? We're at 10 likes. Let me go ahead and do some sharing here. Guys, another thing, if I don't get that sim pictures yet, I might actually have to get a new gaming chair. This chair, I don't know. All right, good stuff here, guys. Good stuff. So, like I said, guys, flight today 2 hours and 15 minutes. Gate to gate 2 hours and 43 minutes. You know, we're gonna make up some of that time. Flight level 370, which we're at right now. We are covering a ground distance of 944 nautical miles. Everything looks good. We can increase the Mach number a little bit here. See if we can get to where we're going just a little bit quicker. So let's go ahead and increase that Mach 0.81 and see if we can shave off a minute or two off our flight time today. Top Legends MX in the house. Welcome on board, my friend. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good day, everybody. Guys, if you want to track our flight, Vatsim radar, flight number for today is JBU. That is the ICAO code for JetBlue. And our flight number today is a 1486 or 1486. Nice way to start the day with a Fly XD. Thank you so much for that. Welcome on board, guys. Thank you, thank you. Drop a like, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified. On that road to 1500, guys, you can see the little ticker up on the top there. We're at 1487. That is the total subscribers. We're aiming for 1,500 today, guys. Can we do it? Will we do it? Will Skymaster wake up for the next stream? Because I'm not going to lie, guys, I'm feeling pretty rough right now. Better than when I first started the stream, though. Can assure you, slowly, I will be waking up. Top Legend, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you. Alrighty, guys. So here we are. Cruising. As we should be. Alright, if we take a look at our display here, company message. Let's go ahead and acknowledge. Let's find out what's going on here. I will go over to the ATSU section. I will do the COM. No, we won't do the COM. We will do the AOC menu. And received messages. JOPS, that is our ops. And it says no ADC required, meaning that we're on time here. We're on schedule. Right. Coming up to, which island are we coming up to right now? To be honest, I have no idea. So one of the Bahama Islands. Eleuthera. Eleuthera is the airport that is off our nose here to the left. Now, I don't know if the airport is called Eleuthera or it's the whole little island. I'm not familiar with those. I have been lucky enough to go to Bahamas long ago, so Nassau, Bahamas is really nice. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in today. I am going to open up the radar map to have a look and see where we're at. Oh, we're making good progress. All while Mr. Hunter is still asleep. He should have been flying with us. Our IT guy. Here we are, guys. JBU 1486, 1486, and we've got American 61. A wonderful Merc who's graciously donated €5 today. Thank you so much for that, my friend. Appreciate you. And like I said, guys, we're headed southeast over to TJSJ. That is the ICAO code for, what's the name of the airport? I can't remember the name. Let me see the name. The name is Louis Marin International. Louis Munoz Marin International. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Come on, guys. Can we do it? 1490. Merck says, I don't know why, but it seems like I'm much faster than you, even at 370. I don't know, maybe the winds are different on X-Plane. Because I don't really have any wind here. I've got a ground speed of 468, so. Find out what your ground speed is. Yeah, I've got like a 7-knot quarterly headwind. That's nothing. No winds, right? Oh, Oh, look at this. This is new. I didn't notice this PWS scan. All right, it'd be better if I took that off. 648 is your ground speed? No, that can't be it. How are you going 648? All right, guys, we've been airborne now for 37 minutes. It's a little over an hour and a half remaining. And like I said, I got to troubleshoot now this brake binding. I wonder what else is not bound right now. Like I said, I don't understand why Microsoft Flight Simulator did that. Like, do the update and it resets all your bindings. Like, or at least some of my bindings, yes, got reset, and also all my graphic settings, all of them. It just recommended settings. You know, even though I don't have a top tier PC, it's given me all high and ultras, and there's no way you can run this game good on, unless you've got like a monster machine, you know, all on ultra. Especially if you're flight streaming, or if you're streaming the thing, you gotta compromise. Eddie says, I want to do a flight soon from Seattle to Anchorage in a 777. That's actually not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll join you for that. Or maybe we should do that for the second stream. YouTube Short Sports back in the house. Thank you so much for tuning back in. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out the bindings for the later flight, and you know, we'll be back in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be back in the Airbus. Maybe we'll do a Boeing flight. Maybe we'll jump back into the iFly Max. I meant 678. That's still fast. That's like super fast. Soon I'm gonna eat breakfast. Yeah, do it up. I had breakfast today. Very important to have your breakfast, guys. Whether you've woken up in a good mood or a bad mood, always eat your breakfast. All right, check out this beautiful wing view here. It's very nice. So I might leave Boeing 757. All right, yeah, enjoy your breakfast, my man. Definitely enjoy it. Yeah, I might break away and just get another coffee. Just get myself completely wired up for the day. Gonna go check out Italian Fest soon. See what good foods that they have. Should I jet the E-Jet on Labor Day, or should I get? If it's on sale, why not? I was thinking about that aircraft too. A proper E-Jet, you know, like, come on, Microsoft. What was that, FSS? FSS? Come on, guys, just give us the airplane, man. Just do it. You can do it. We paid money for it. Not a lot of money, but come on. FSS, if you're watching, I think that's the developer. Guys, I do apologize if I'm saying things wrong today. I'm kind of like half asleep. I promise I'll wake up. I might have some tea as well. That sounds really good. Tea and breakfast. What happened to Hunter? What happened to our IT guy? Oh, look at this, guys. And what airport are we looking at over here? That's called Cat Islands, Arthur's Town. Arthur's Town, as per Navigraph. This actually looks pretty good, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This looks pretty darn good. I mean, I don't know. I really know if it's really worth it. Yeah, I mean that's the thing that you gotta check, right? Is there a 777-200 ER in Microsoft for free? No, I don't think so. The Bahamas, yes, we're in the Bahamas now here, guys. Yes, we are. Very nice. All we're missing now is the jazz. I get some morning jazz. You guys want some morning jazz? You guys down for that? Down for the jazz. Let's get some music in here. Early morning chill. We don't have any we don't have any controllers on, so let's go through our start list. Let's get some jazz. Yeah, this is nice. Nice chill music. Here we go, guys. Sit back, relax, have your breakfast, have your tea, coffee. Good morning to you all. For those of us in Europe and overseas, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be tuning in from. Start playing 80s rock? I wish I could. I wish I could. This copyright thing. All right, we'll keep it nice and low there. I know not everybody likes the music, but you know, we'll keep it on for a bit. Koopa? I don't know what that means. Is that a type of music? Well, look at the scenery down below, guys. This is actually looking pretty darn good. It's looking pretty darn good here. Photographic scenery, or photogeometry scenery. Sky, check the Discord for some good pics. You got it, my friend. You got it. Beauty. Look at that. Yeah, it's completely different. Completely different than my environment out there right now. The weather. Koopa is a cup of tea in British. Ah, okay. I didn't even know. Nice. Very, very nice. Beautiful pictures, guys. The hell? All right. Back in the flight deck here. 160 nautical miles away from our halfway point. How are we doing on the time here? 45 minutes already, guys. We're making our way. Good progress today. Good progress. Hey, Skymaster, what you could do is put together a separate PC for streaming and run the sim on the one you're using right now. Yeah, that's a great idea. I've actually got spare parts and spare CPUs. I probably could make another PC now just with all the spare parts that I have. You know, minus a power supply. I'd have to get a new power supply, which, I mean, come on, they're like $100. You know, they periodically do go on sale, so just wait for a sale to come up. But it's not a bad idea. Once, you know, my thing now is I'm thinking about this sim pit. If I can get that going in the, you know, in the next couple of months, you know, with a little bit of convincing my boss, Mrs. Skymaster. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I most definitely can try to build that second PC for streaming. That sounds like a great plan. YouTube Short Sport says, please do Ryanair 737 Max and butter it. Yeah, we could do that. Sure, that's a great idea. Sunu, welcome on board, Sunu. Sunu in the house on the vertical. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, supporting the channel. Appreciate it. If you guys have any routes, any areas in the world that you want to see, please don't hesitate to ask. I'll have a look and see if they're doable for me. Doable as in, you know, finding a route that's, you know, a good time between the two points. I most definitely would do it. What did I have for breakfast? I had a smoothie. A protein smoothie, guys. Every morning, that's what I have. Protein, healthy. It's got all kinds of good stuff in it. Start off the day with a good breakfast. I used to eat a very clean before, guys. Now, not so much. It's so easy to fall off the wagon when it comes to food. But, yeah, generally like to eat pretty good. Hey, Skymaster. Oh, okay, I saw that. Per says, if you fly Ryanair today, I'm flying along. All right, we might do that for the second flight, guys. I'm open for suggestions. JSD says, Iran, Iraq, and Russia, Turkey, Germany. Yeah, we could do that. Skibo in the house. Skibo, welcome on board. Japan has some really good short hauls, the 777s and A350 routes. Usually a sub 2 hours with a lot of good freeware. Oh, okay, I'm gonna check that out. Yeah, I don't have any payware Japan scenery, but I gotta check that out. That's a great idea too. Skippo, welcome to the channel, guys. Yeah, I do appreciate you guys coming in. You know, keep offering up those suggestions. I will have a look. I'm going to actually take a look right now. I'm going to write it down. 777, A350, Japan. And then, of course, we've got Ryanair. Ryanair is always good. There's a lot of good routes with the Ryanair. And they, of course, do short and long-haul flights. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about now, later on this afternoon, bringing out back the Thrustmaster Boeing yoke, getting rid of the honeycomb one, and you know, having that proper pendulum feel if we do go back into the iFly. So it's good to change it up every once in a while, guys. Good to change it up. And I do have a lot of peripherals. I actually have they're under Logitech now. I bought them long ago. They're the Satec X52s. I think it was like my first joystick, you know. I had a yoke too. I had can't remember the name of the first yoke, but it was my first joystick. Really good joystick. But yeah, I mean, I just have it here. It's sitting. It's kind of collecting dust. I wouldn't mind, you know, brushing the cobwebs off of that and bring that in. I actually looked into that. There's mods. There's resistant mods for it, and I wouldn't mind setting that up too. And you know, because the joystick is right hand, and then the throttle is left. Maybe I can get it all set up where we can, you know, be situated like this or seated like this, and do a flight like that, which would be pretty cool. What the hell? I hear something in the flight deck here. Wonder what that is. It's almost like a cricket sound. Great suggestions, guys. Wonderful. And the music is pretty good too, isn't it? I guess this is the sit. This is the seat to be seated on. A lot of nice views here. Actually, both sides. Even if we're going this side, there's islands. I prefer this one though. Guys, we're 2 away from 90. Can we do it? Will we do it? On that road to 15. All right, guys, sit back, relax. I'm gonna go make myself another coffee. I shall return. I think, guys, I'm starting to wake up. Check. Sorry guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry. All right, let's see what's going on here. First, let's go to the horizontal, and then we'll go into the chat, into the vertical. Malpenese, Milan to Corfu. What a beauty flight. Yeah, we can do that. Malpenese is filled with dickheads, though. Never got a problem with what the hell? What's going on, guys? All right, let's go on and see what's going on in the chat. In the vertical side of things. Skipo says LDA approach into Haneda on 22 and 23 is really fun, and also they do frequently in real life because of the noise restrictions. I actually, okay, so been lucky enough to have gone to Japan in real life. It was a once in a lifetime trip. Loved it. And we went up to one of their tall towers. I can't remember the name of it, but it had a 360-degree view of all of Japan and just breathtaking. Anyway, I could see the Haneda airport and the airplanes coming into land. I was fixated on that just because, you know, I'm a real world pilot and, you know, a big aviation enthusiast. So, yeah, I was watching them come in, but that's pretty cool. I got to check that out. Osaka has great freeware, just as good as the payware. Yeah, I've got that one actually. Other than Germany, says YouTube short sports. Ding ding. Can I please have a medium rare steak with cucumbers, please? You got it. And a Dr. Pepper. I'm in 2C. All right, guys. Yeah, let's do that. Let's jump out and we'll do some in-flight services here. So let's jump out of the aircraft here. I don't know what that ticking sound is. It's like there's a pump on. I don't know, man. An update comes in and it wrecks other things. All right, 2C. 2C is... Whoops. All right, aisle seat. Here you go, YouTube Short Sports. Here is your steak, medium with cucumbers, and your Dr. Pepper. Hope you're enjoying it. Jet over elevators, welcome on board. Scott, I just finished my breakfast. Sky, you got it. Welcome, thank you for that. ETH in the house, welcome on board, my friend. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, guys. I do appreciate ya. All right, well, we might as well do a walkthrough if anybody else wants a meal or a beverage. Now's the time. Come on, guys. Can we get 2 more subs for the in-flight services here? Beautiful scenery. Almost on par now with iFly, to be honest. Also, whoever plays Roblox is down. I don't know about that. Like, I mean, I don't play that game. There you go, guys. Exclamation dogs, exclamation Discord, exclamation spec, exclamation sim. Go back into the flight deck here. Yeah, you guys don't hear that? It's like a clicking sound. What that is? It's like a fuel pump is on or something. I don't know. Guys, only 13 likes. Let's try to get 20 likes. 15 likes in the vertical here. I am doing 2 streams. Take a look at our MCDU, 489 nautical miles remaining. It was almost 1,000 nautical miles, so halfway. Time to destination 15:33 UTC. A quick look at our clock right now. We're at 14:19. So what are we at? Like 1 hour and 10 minutes remaining, something along those lines. Let's go back on the music there. I think the sound is from the iPad. Really? I didn't know the iPad made sounds. Maybe. I don't know. It just feels like there's a clicking sound. I never heard it before. So I don't know what it's from. I can see the dog cam on. Yeah, it's on. It is on. Yeah, so if we take a look at the navigational display here now, ETP, that is our halfway point. And like I said, yeah, I do hear, I don't know what that could be. Almost like a continuous cricket sound. Oh, maybe it's this. Wait. Nope. Nope. Who knows? The iPad is broken and need to check that on the ground. There you go. Are you playing music on the stream? Yes, I am, Jade. Yes, I am. A little bit of jazz, some early morning jazz. Get your Friday started. It's Friday, Saturday. God. I'm out of it today, guys. I am indeed out of it today. YouTube Short Sports is back. Welcome back. Let's have a look at the radar here. So here we are coming up over the Turks and Caicos Islands. Making our way to San Juan. So you guys want to see some A350 ops later on today? A350 operations. Maybe what I can do with this X52 is just mount it to the desk. I might be able to do that. I'm gonna figure something out. Change it up a little, you know what I'm saying, guys? Yesterday's stream was bad. Jade, I'm not perfect, buddy. I make mistakes. Things fuck up. I'm sorry you thought it was bad. I do apologize for that, but today's a new day. It's a different day. Things are going slightly better today. And I hope this is more satisfactory to your liking. And next time, Jade, I'll try to make it better for you. Thank you, my friend. Skibo back in the house. Welcome back, my friend. What the heck? What is that? That's funny. I just got a message here, guys. Sorry about that. Skibo, have you tried Kathmandu on runway 20? It's probably the most ridiculous approach procedure I've ever seen on charts, and in a good way. I gotta check that out. Look at the vertical chat. Yeah, I'm on there. Jade. Jad. Do you like Jad better than Jade? Jad. What is that? Elevators. Like, what is that? Jad over elevators. Are you a fan of elevators? Or was it elevator action? I could have run away without a Koopa. Uh-oh, don't do that. Have your Koopa. Guys, don't forget to drop a like in the video. Subscribe if you haven't. I think finally I'm waking up. I think finally Skymaster's coming to life. Guys, keep spamming the suggestions here, guys. We'll pick another flight for later on tonight. Most definitely, I will be streaming again tonight. And then maybe even tomorrow again. I'm a fan of elevator. Ah, right on. Cool, cool. Good stuff. Good stuff, Jad over elevators. You can call me Jad? Okay. Gotcha. Kappa. 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 That's what you like? Kappa? Cup of tea? Cup of tea? Cup of soup? Jad over elevators. All right, let's have a look at the left wing here. There's not really much to see. And then we've got some more action now on the right side. A380 Lufthansa, Denver to Frankfurt is really good. Really, guys, I haven't been in that A380 for a long time now. Same with the headwind. The headwind A330. I don't even know if I can get it into Microsoft 2024. Guys, let me know if there's a link. I just haven't had the time yet. I'm going to delete 2020 now. I'm just going to completely take it off my drives. I'm going to transfer this one. I'll probably do it over the long weekend. I'll probably do it next weekend. Transfer everything from this drive. So reinstall all of Microsoft 2024 on a different drive. I have a British accent. That's so cool. I really want to go to Britain or UK. It's on the bucket list, guys. It's on the bucket list. So what is everybody having for lunch today? Or is everybody not even thinking about it? Everybody's still on the breakfast. You guys can see my playlist there. The playlist is up. All freeware songs, guys. Or Atlas Air 747-400 from Denver to Seattle. That's pretty good, yeah. Although there isn't a 400 in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think it's only the 800. The salty 800. This is it. Easy peasy. Or easy breezy. Where's Hunter? Hunter's sleeping. Hunter has no idea. He's gonna wake up and be like, what the hell? The cargo one is bad. Installed because it's bad straps. Ah, okay. So I can see a little bit of stuttering here with the frames. I don't know. Like I said, they do an update. It's supposed to be stable. For some, I'm sure it is. But I'm running into problems. Check this view out, guys. Other than the clicking in here, I don't know what that clicking is. But look at the scenery. Or was it Cargo Lux? I'm not sure. Guys, 2 more away from 90. Can we hit 90? What island are we looking at here? That is the beautiful island of, I think that's Grand Turk. Anyway, it's part of the Turks and Caicos. Turks and Caicos. Now, if I was the first officer, I'd be taking pictures now. Eddie says looks awesome. It does. The only thing is that there's a clicking sound. I've got to go through all the settings now and find out. Like, I don't know. I don't know why Microsoft doesn't just like, this is how the guys or gals set up their, you know, preferences. Leave the preferences as it should be, or as they've set up themselves. Don't go ahead and reset everything. Everything was reset on mine. Everything. All my custom views. I like everything. Everything. Do you have your clouds on Ultra? Yes, I do. Yeah. Yeah. Clouds are on Ultra. I hope the €5 donation is helpful for something. Merc, of course it will be. Of course. All the donations that I received, guys, you know, all the channel memberships, which I'm very grateful for, it all goes back into the streams. It all goes back into the sim. All of it. All of it. Maybe one day, you know, maybe one day I'll have enough subscribers where, you know, this could be my, you know, my main thing, or a main thing, but you know, far away from that. But for now, yeah, it all goes back into the hobby, whether it's for hardware or, you know, for buying payware, aircraft and such. It all goes back in, which I'm very, very appreciative for. So, Sky, is your dog sleeping? I did not hear them barking. Yeah, they usually sleep in the day. They're smart. I mean, they're lucky too. They get up, they have a nice meal, you know, like they do the breakfast with us, and then they go back to sleep, and then in the afternoon they wake up and then they stay up. They're like teenagers, you know, sleep all morning, wake up in the afternoon, and then the day gets started. And then the nighttime they go nuts. You guys hear them in the night. But yeah, Merc, I really appreciate the donation. Thank you for that, my friend. I wasn't expecting it, but very appreciative. It'll go towards the. I think I'm gonna get the Tolis, or I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of scenery, payware scenery for Microsoft 2024. Where do you buy plane a model? It depends. If you're on X-Plane store, and if you're on Microsoft, there's various vendors that supply. What the hell? Why is my speed so low? Don't tell me it's glitching out now. What the heck? Now I don't know what's going on now. What the heck? All right, I have control. No, I don't have control now. What the hell? The compass and the triangles? What? I'm in the Bermuda Triangle. You know, I'm kind of regretting doing the update. I don't know what's going on now. And I'm diving too. Oh, wait a second. I was up at a higher altitude. All right. Things. Okay. That's odd. Now, I wonder if I had any. Let's get this on. I still don't know what that clicking is. All right, let's see if it'll level off. All right, it seems to have stabilized now. Is the chime stuck? No, I don't even know what was going on. I think we're good now. Guys, if we take a look, we're only 240 nautical miles away from the top of descent. If I can just get over there, and I can even manually fly it down from the top of the descent. You guys want to see the compass? There's the compass. Look. Next song? No. I don't like this one. Maybe that's it for the music. There you go. Can you do an emergency landing? I can. Will I? No, I won't. Still, my speed is very low here. Let's see if I can get up the speed. Nope. Play your intro song? No. We'll play it after. JSD, you going to Italian Fest? I don't know what's going on. Ooh, how about that? Hello, Denver. Denver's here. Mr. Denver. Autopilot disengaged and nose down at 5 degrees in full. Till Mach 0.5 now. Yeah, right? That's how you do it. And your plane doesn't fall apart. I want you guys to see the Vatsim radar map. So here's Merck and I. We're heading southeastbound, and these guys are northwestbound. So they should be coming up off our left side. Hopefully we'll get a chance to see them. At least the engines aren't on fire. Oh. Ah. So let's have a look. Can we see the other traffic? Nope. I think they're too far out. Sometimes you can pick up the contrail, but What's Denver doing? Denver just went downstairs. As soon as I'm done the stream, I'm going to, you know, go out for the day. Skipo says Digital Combat Sim made a HUD cripple. The flight path of vector in front of the glass is a really cheat code for flying. Really? I didn't even know that. YouTube Short Spurt says, I hear blah, 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 blah. Okay. Looks pretty good though. Guys, unless you guys want to see some ops in the FS Labs. See, what is this now? Ignition is on too. Oh, I think because of the icing. There's no icing up here, so this should all come off. And the window, well, the window heat, probe heat. Let's keep that on. So much water under you. Yeah, it's true. It just ended? What just ended? Guys, we're a little over 160 nautical miles now for the top of descent. It'll be a straight in. Straight in, runway 10. Try to get a nice landing. And we've already been airborne for 1 hour and 24 minutes. It's a 2 hour and 15 minute flight. We're less than, I think we're less than an hour away. I'm pretty sure we are, actually. Very easy to tell, guys. Look at your UTC. We're at 1442. And our time to destination is 15:31. So what? Less than 50 minutes? 49 minutes away, something like that. Quick math. Quick mental math. Alrighty, guys. Is there any controllers for Puerto Rico? Good question. Is there? Negative, there is not. You know, I want to sing that song. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Or in our case, Jet Blue. Although we can't say that. All right, guys. Go back on the wing for a little bit. We're almost done here, guys. Almost done. Let me know what you guys want to see for round 2 later on tonight. Let me know. But I am going to try to clean up the... I mean, they're clean, but I'm going to try to hook up the X52 joysticks, and we'll fly it from the right side here. Tonight's flight, if we're in the Airbus, we'll fly it from the right side. If we go Boeing, then no need. You know, I'll try to hook up the other yoke. But I'm in the mood now to change some of the peripherals on my desk here, and Yeah, you know, just change it up. It's always good to change it up once in a while. Sing what? It's not a Holiday Sky? No, the that song, you know, the Jet 2. Jad, you don't know what I'm talking about, Jad. Settle down, Jad. So let me ask you guys something. You guys like these instruments, or do you guys like the more modern looking instruments, or do you guys like the steam gauge instruments? And with these, the little bugs here can bug your speeds. Pretty archaic. Guys, I'm sorry, today I'm like just all I was gonna say butterfingers, but more so in the way I'm talking. I'm kind of chill today, kind of slow and tired. Anyhow, you get it. Yeah, so I mean, there's this one, or you can go into the electronic flight bag here and you can set it all up. You know, could put the standby instruments. Now if we go over, there you go, you've got the modern. I prefer this. And then, you know, there's, I mean, we could do standby metric, and we can even I think there is a way where we can, you know, change the Wi-Fi on the aircraft too. Anyhow, pretty cool stuff. Eddie says, I like more modern. Yeah, me too. I prefer it like this too. You know, even this more modern is not so modern anymore. I mean, this aircraft has been around for a while. Sure, you know, it is the upgraded version of the original Airbus, but I mean, it's still been around for a while. Great airplane, by the way, there, guys. I mean, this airplane is good. Same like the Boeing 737-800. Very good airplane. All right, guys, less than 160 nautical miles now for that top of descent. Of course, once we get it into the 80 nautical mile range here, we will be getting the arrivals all set up. Hopefully the aircraft's going to behave, and yeah, we'll start making our way down. Try to get a nice greaser or butter into San Juan. I don't see the runway yet. No, you're not supposed to see it. It's still far away. Runway is like over 240 nautical miles away. I mean, if you could see that far, then you know you've got some superhuman abilities. Go and apply for X-Men. They'll take you. Go become a Marvel hero. One or the other. Come on, guys, 2 more away from 1490. Can we do it? Will we do it? I guess I've got to liven up a little bit. Gotta do some more lively things. Get some more people in the chat. I think slowly, the caffeine is starting to make its way around Could be the aircraft carrier. That's a runway for sure. Yeah, if there's one out here. Yeah, we've got ILS 10 programmed in. I'm going to take a look at the airport diagram here now. Let's have a look. 10, 10. Nah, you know what? We should take 8. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to take 8. It's 10,000 feet. I'm going to switch it up a bit. Arrival. ILS 8. Let's do it. Beano. Insert. Let it recalculate. There we go. Merc, I've switched it up a little bit. Yeah, runway 8. Let's do runway 8. And then it'll be a right turn out. It's a 10,000 foot runway here, guys. And I think the approach might be a little more visually appealing. I think it looks a little bit better. It's been a while since I've been in, but yeah, because just off to the left, you'll have the water, and it's a beautiful color. So, okay, I'm gonna take 08 as well. Like I had that from the start. Nice. Yeah, GSX. I don't know. Not GSX. The SimBrief. SimBrief sometimes just, I don't know, thinks it's giving you the best option, but sometimes it's not. Nothing beats a jet to holiday. I don't know why, guys. I feel like I could just sleep the whole day. I don't know why I feel like this today. I hope I'm not getting sick. Uh-oh. Feels like the aircraft is stuck. All right, we're moving. Yeah, so even in the clouds now, there's a little bit of pixelation. I don't know if it's even reset that. There was a hack for the clouds where you change one of the internal settings and, you know, it smooths out the clouds. Honestly, I don't know what happened. But I see a little bit of pixelation in the cloud. I see it. I don't know if it's visible on the stream. Well, at least I got the face cam, all that sort of stuff too. Tonight I'm gonna be super ready to eat some good old ravioli. That sounds pretty good. Actually, I'm gonna take a look and see the food that they've got in the Italian Fest today. If not, I just bought some fresh pasta. Might make that for dinner tonight with some hamburger meat, some bolognese, I guess it's called. I see some of that in my clouds, wondering if it was just me. Yeah, I think they've switched that up too. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna find out. I can find out. I'll play around. I'm gonna tinker around so to speak. I'm gonna tinker around with the settings here before I start the afternoon stream. So I'll dedicate some time this afternoon, try to get everything all set up again, and hopefully the second stream will be a little bit better. I don't know if anybody else is having problems with it. If you guys are, let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know how smooth of a transition it was for you to update to Sim Update 3. You know, or is this stable version still a beta version? Why don't you, what's the thing? Why don't you got clouds? There's heavy clouds in the area. What the fuck? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know where it's pulling the data from. Mine could be wrong, yours could be wrong, but I'm pretty much in this area. It's pretty clear. Jacques in the house. Jacques, welcome on board. Bonjour, my friend. Bonjour or bonsoir. Let me have a look at the Vatsim radar. Yeah, there's nothing out here. I mean, so honestly, I don't know. Yeah, it's all clear. I mean, there is a little bit of precip in the area, but not in the immediate area. And we are right here, guys. We're almost there. Dominican Republic. If there's ever a place to go, like on an all-inclusive vacation, this is the place to go. Punta Cana. Good food, great people, beautiful beaches, miles and miles of beach, and just a very nice place. Hopefully for my next holiday, now in the winter, I might go back. Oops. All right, we got another sub. Thank you for that, whoever that was. Welcome on board, my friend. Thank you, thank you. If it was Jacques, thank you for that. Guys, one more for 1490. It'd be really sweet if we can end the part one at 1490. Of course, I'll be back later on today for some more simming, and I believe the next flight I will be, if it is Airbus, I'll be flying it from the right side here, so I'll get it all configured for that. It's been a while since we've flown from the right side, so we'll get to see the first officer perspective for the next stream. And like I said, I'm going to try to get that other joystick out, the X52 labeled SATEC. That's how long ago I've had it. It's in really, really good condition. So, yeah, if I can get that all set up, I wouldn't mind giving that a go. All right, less than 80 nautical miles before the top of descent, guys. Let's go ahead and get the aircraft all set up for the arrival now. So I'm going to go back to the electronic flight bag, and we're going to pull out some information here because we're going to need to enter that information into our MECDU or MCDU, and that'll help us with our arrival. So take a look at the weather report here. 000000. So no winds. There's just no winds. So we're going to write that number down because we are going to be putting that in to the MCDU. 9 statute miles visibility, few clouds at 3,300, scattered at 6,000, scattered at 10,000. We've got a temperature of 29 degrees Celsius, dew point 25, and we've got an altimeter setting of a 298. And I think that's all the information I need right now. And before we enter that in, I think I am getting a message here from Merck. Oh, I thought I was. Nope, my apologies. It's another auto ATC. So we'll take a look at it. And check this out. They've actually provided... they've provided some altimeter setting. That's pretty interesting. So I've never seen that. They're actually getting better with the information that they're putting on for the Vatsim. I like that. That's pretty cool. So it's given me some instructions too, even though there's no actual controller. I'll read you what it's given to me. Auto ATC San Juan Center advises cross Bino at and maintain 11,000. So let's go and check out the MCDU. It's already prompting me to enter the destination data. I can already see Bino 11,000. There's a little magenta asterisk here. Perfect. That's exactly where it wants us. And it's actually given me an updated altimeter. So it's 11,000 at 250 knots. You know, we can change the knot. That's not a problem. And then the San Juan altimeter, it's 3000. No separation services provided. Wonderful. Perfect. So we're going to go ahead now and acknowledge the prompt here, enter destination data. We'll clear the message. We're going to go into the perf, next phase, and next, which is our approach. And then we're just going to fill in all the blanks here. So QNH, that is our altimeter setting, 30.00. We'll get that in. Our temperature, as we brief through the weather report, is 29 degrees Celsius. Everything is in Celsius. 0. We've got no winds, so 000 degrees at 00 knots. Flight level will be 180, and it's given us a approach speed of 132. Since there's no winds, we're going to keep it at that. And we can take a look at the decision height here as well. Decision height is 311. So we'll set 311 in the barrel, and I think we're good. We're good. We can even change this up. So 250 slash, and yeah, so 250 Beano at 11,000. Let's insert that, and there's our new point here. So now we've given us, we've given ourselves the speed restriction as well. It might have already been in there. I'm just confirming it. So all good, guys. All good. Top of descent here. We're gonna go all the way down to 1,600 feet. So we'll get that bugged into the MCP, and once we hit that top of descent, we'll manually start our descent. Hopefully the autopilot will work. Beanie Baby, hey, I'm about to see if my internet will make me be able to fly again. I missed my slot for the Cross to the Canaries. I am pissed. Oh, that's too bad. It's too bad. Hopefully it'll work. All right, guys, top of descent. Coming up just a little over 20 nautical miles away. If you take a look at the MC, make a do here, 154 nautical miles remaining. It'll be a straight in here, guys. We did alter the runway for arrival. SimBrief gave us the 10, but we opted for the 08. Merc Suck says I'm descending now. Nice. Merkin, once again, thank you so much for the €5 donation, my friend. I really do appreciate it. Really, really. Thank you. All the donations I get, guys, I appreciate it. And of course, I put it back into the sim. Put it back into the sim. And yeah, we'll see what goodies we're gonna pick up for the next month here. Sky, change your Unicom. You're still on the Fort Lauderdale. Oh my goodness. Thanks for that. Merc, you're a good first officer, or a co-captain, or a captain from another airplane. Let's do the CTAF for San Juan. Oops, wrong thing. CTAF. SJ is 3205. 3205. .3205 is set. Top of descent is coming up. Start making our way down. Like I said, I'm not too happy with why we're not achieving our targeted speed here, but hopefully it'll work itself out. If we take a look here, the airport's just a little over 120 nautical miles away. All right, here's the top of descent. I'm gonna go ahead and click it. There's the descent profile dot. And we're gonna just try to keep that in the middle here. We're a little bit below it. I think I've started the descent a little bit too soon. All right. Boy, now we're really descending. All right, let's get back on the descent here. Yeah, so it's gonna wait now until we get on our speed and, you know, the descent profile comes a little bit closer. Hopefully. If not, then maybe there's gonna be an update for the Phoenix now to correspond with Sim Update 3. I don't really know. Here it is now. Perfect. On speed, on descent profile. Perfecto. And I believe that is San Juan in front of us. Yep. Or not San Juan, but Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Sky, look at the Discord for a realistic cockpit photo. You got it. Got it, man. Wow, look at this, guys. Wow, that looks really good. Yep. Very, very nice. Yeah, I do like the Tolis A320 series. 319 2021. Very, very nice. All right, Bino, a little over 60 nautical miles away, and you can see the shit. Come on. All right. Got a little stuck there. Now, if it ever gets stuck, guys, or at least in my case, guys, listen to this. Just Control-Alt-Delete, and it'll unstuck. It'll unstick. Now, speaking about that, I never put my banner up, so let me see if I can get this up, at least for the descent. We'll get a landing rate. But let's get this all said and done. We took off from KFIL. We are going to JSJ. Our arrival time is 15:28. Okay, call sign is ABU 14.6, and we're at A320. 20, use overlay, copy, and let's go ahead and put that in. And it's not coming up. Why isn't it coming up now? What the heck? Use overlay. There it is. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so we got the overlay now. The little bar up on the top. All right, guys, I'm going to come back in 1 minute here. I'm just going to stretch my legs. We'll continue the descent, and we'll get ready to land. There he is. Mr. Denver's already excited. He's excited for the arrival. Give me 2 minutes, guys. I'll be back. Check. I'm back. I'm back for the arrival. All right, we're back in the altimeter setting region. It's 3000 times 2. We are good here. Oops. A little bit of a burp there. Excuse me, I apologize. 11:15 Eastern Daylight Time. Look at the beautiful coastline. I'm not sure what this is. Oh. Hopefully there's no update for this too. Like, I mean, yeah, I don't know what, I'm not sure what this is. I can see lines out here, grid lines. Come on, Microsoft. Come on. That's gone now. No, it's still there. So, I mean, this is payware scenery for the area, so it might not be properly updated just yet. And baby, come back, just like the song. We're almost there, guys. One more sub. Can we do it for $14.90? And we'll pick up 10 more for the next stream here, guys. Can we do it? Will we do it? All right, I'm going to go ahead and switch frequencies now. Let's get on the San Juan frequency here. San Juan. No disrespect to the name of the beautiful island. I've actually flown over this island. You can pick up a lot of good cruises from San Juan. They do use it as a port. All right, so Beano 11,000 and at 250 knots as advised by Auto ADC. So we will follow that. Coming up to 10,000. We're a little bit fast. So let's, or sorry, 11,000. We're a little bit fast. So let's go ahead and deploy our spoilers here, our spoilers. Excuse me, Mr. Hunter. Top of the morning to you, sir. Top of the morning to you. Welcome on board. I hope you had a good sleep. I never said, well, you're the IT guy, so I mean, we were looking for you earlier. Been running into all kinds of issues with the sim today. So, Mr. Hunter, I don't know. All right, 10,000 and now 11,000 and speed. The spoiler now can get retracted, of course. And let's get the aircraft ready for the arrival, shall we, guys? Let's go ahead up to the overtop and get the landing lights on, because why not? Be nice if we had that PU Korea switch there. We could just toggle them and we'll get the seatbelt sign on. Window probe heap now can come off, and let's advise our flight attendants. Flight attendants, please prepare for landing. Thank you. Okay. And let's go ahead and arm that spoiler. Eddie says, have a great approach and landing. I gotta run and cut my grass. Thank you so much for that. We'll try to get a good landing in for you. Yeah, as soon as I'm done, guys, I'm gonna step away for a little bit too. Gonna head out for a little bit, and then we'll come back later on tonight. I will do another stream, and we will be doing some more flying. 10 more minutes, guys, 10 more minutes. So do I get a free first class update or upgrade? Yes, you do.
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing. Thank you.
There you go, guys. There you go.
With traffic, American 61 on approach 1808 with traffic.
All right, that's Merc, of course. He's getting himself all set up for the arrival. I don't know if I'm getting the same performance as I was before, guys, honestly. I've got to now play around with the settings. I see a little bit of stuttering here.
With traffic, American 61 on final 1808.
Oh, he's really ahead of me. Have a good landing, Merc. Did Hunter woke up and noticed that you're live? Yes. Mr. Hunter, our IT guy. I don't know if this is cloud or the scenery is not loading in. Like I said, this is payware scenery. I don't even know if it's got updated, if it has an update because SU3 now has been released. So we're gonna find out. Hopefully there's gonna be something to land on. Otherwise, we're gonna be parking it, landing it on the grass. All right, so another altitude restriction here now, 6,000 feet. And we're gonna get ourselves set up for the approach. I'm gonna just go ahead and get it all set up, even though it's a little bit soon. Let's go ahead and look at the Vatsim radar. If there's anybody else in the area, nah, it's nobody. Merc is on short final. I can hear your dogs. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it looks like there's stuttering. Now look at
traffic, American 61, 1828 is now clear.
Okay. Double click the mic there. I'm going to get set up. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good here. Here, this looks good. Anyway, we've got to jump back into the flight deck here, and actually, we got to start slowing this down. I don't know what's going on here now. Speed. I should be slowing right down. So spoiler coming back out. I'm not sure if the autopilot is like we're so fast. San Juan traffic, JetBlue 1486 is turning for the final ILS 08 San Juan. All right, now the speed's coming down here, guys. Make sure speed check is good. We'll go down to 220. We got to really start slowing it down. Check. All right, speed check good. Flaps 1. And let's go ahead and drop that gear. It'll help with the drag. Gear coming down. Do auto brake. low. We're gonna keep that spoiler up or down, and we're gonna continue to slow it down until we're 180. I did minus 220 feet per minute. Nice. That's actually pretty good. That's good. I wish I saw your landing, but sometimes it doesn't work out. All right, speed check good. Let's go flaps 2. Let's go ahead and rearm our spoiler. Come on, spoiler. Come on. And the speed's coming down nicely. Speed within the check range here. Flaps 3. And look at the beautiful arrival here now, guys. A lot of city. A lot of big buildings. Runway is obscured. It is a little hazy out. But we're going to continue. Glide slope is alive and we are captured. Same with the localizer. Good. Let's go flaps full.
With traffic American 61 taxiing via Sierra November K26 with traffic.
Roger. Sky, let's go to gate 27. Yeah,
I'll find you. 923 gate Bravo 11 gonna be pushing back onto November, nose facing to the south. We'll call for taxi, someone traffic.
San Juan traffic, JetBlue 1486 is established. ILS 08, 5 out. San Juan traffic. All right, there it is. Okay, I've got the runway. Believe it or not, it is a little obscured, but let's go ahead. Autopilot coming off. Autopilot disconnect. I have manual control. Can you guys see the runway? Lock him in, guys. Lock him in. Bosanic, welcome on board. Thank you so much. Greetings from Sweden. How's it going, sir? We are on final here. We're going to try to get a nice landing in. I do appreciate you stopping into the channel. Hopefully you'll subscribe and you will be subscriber 1490 if you do. If you don't, that's all good too. Thank you so much for tuning in, and hopefully we'll be able to get onto this runway here. Now this is payware scenery, guys. Hopefully it's been updated. Of course, we are running the new Sim Update 3 for Microsoft. Can you guys see the runway? Check. We're a little to the left of the runway and a little bit high. Let's correct. Let's get on proper approach here. And one traffic JetBlue 1486 short final 08 San Juan. Yeah, like I said, the approach is very nice. I would have been either way. All right, I can see the poppies now. Poppish. Let's go. We're a little low here, but we're on visual, so all good. Check. All right, thank you so much for that.
Minimum.
Welcome on board. Minimum continue. Yeah, a little glide slope, but we're on a visual. No worries. Let's get 50 over the numbers.
Glide slope.
Disregard that.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
Did not.
20, retard.
All right, there we go. Main wheels down. Let's get those reversers out. And there is no reversers because, you know, let's get, let's get rid of that mapping as well. All right, here come the reversers. Green, decel through 100 knots, manual braking through 60. Very hard on the... All right. There it is, guys. That's a mapping issue. But anyway, here we go here, guys. Welcome on board. What was the landing rate? Let's get off here, clear. I'm really disappointed in Microsoft for this. Guys, if anybody from Microsoft is watching, come on, guys. Why are you guys dicking around with the the mapping? Leave it as the, to the preferences of the user. Just leave it. Anyway, that's not to anybody. Whoever subscribed, I am going to acknowledge you. We're off the runway here. San Juan, traffic, JetBlue 1486 is clear. Runway is 08, San Juan. All right, so here we are. Let's go ahead and get the aircraft configured for our roll parking here. That looks good. We can go ahead and start our AP. 3, 2, 1, start. And we clean it up now. See the spoilers are still and the flaps coming up. Perfect, guys. Perfect. All right. And let's go ahead and acknowledge the latest subscriber, Bosanic. Thank you so much for that. Channel subscriber 1490. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. Here you go. Here's the hat salute to you. Happy landing. Subscribe. Thank you for that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and see if we can find Mr. Merck. Of course, he did give us a €5 donation today, so I do appreciate that, and he flew along with me as well. So. All right, there he is on the gate. I can see him from here. He's all settled, probably laughing. It's like, I got here first. All good here, guys. I do appreciate it. We will come back later on tonight. Of course, now I've got to remap my reversers as well. So, I don't know. I got to look through the notes. Maybe there was an instruction on how to get yourself set up, but that's my only gripe. You know, it should be like 2 things I didn't like about Microsoft 2024. 3 things. The launch was absolutely horrible. Many people can agree with me. Guys, these are my own opinions, all right? Love them or hate it, they're my opinions. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. You know, just sharing them with you guys. I didn't like the launch. I didn't like the fact that they, like, all the key bindings are all different now. They should have kept them for Microsoft 2020. And then I didn't like this now with the update. Like, every time there's an update, a big update, in my case at least, it reset all my bindings and like all my, like, just everything, even the internal settings for display and everything. I don't like that. Don't like that. All right, let's take D9 here. Uh-oh. Shit. Come on. D9. D9. No. Yes. Should spawn in. Who is calling me now? Mary. I'm at. Oh, that's not you? Oh shit. I thought that was you. C29. Oh, you're on the other side. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna come around. Let me change that facility. C. All right, let me just go over. Guys, I apologize for that. I thought that was Merc. C28, yeah. All right, let's just get back on this here, guys. Merc is in first place. Indeed, he is. You guys get to check out the freeware, not payware sceneries. I think the freeware is pretty good for this. All right, I'm pretty sure that's Merc. And if Merc, is this you? Just say yes. I don't even know if that's him. Hold on a second. Yes. So the runway markings are a little different. C7. C7. Ah. You know what? Let's do C4 then. Indeed I am. Okay, I'm gonna try to take this gate up here. C10. I bet you that's a heavy one too. I know. All right. Yeah, first officer side here. Come on. Get the taxi light off. Ooh, Medal of Honor. Now, hopefully it'll stay put here. Now I've got to remap the braking too. I don't understand why the braking doesn't like. See the Schler. That's the braking is so sensitive. Skirts. Okay, that looks a little bit better actually. The numbers were up here. All right, let's go ahead and get the parking brake on. Does the parking brake hold? Nope, it does not. No, it doesn't hold here, guys. I don't know. I've got to manually hold it. Yeah, so even manually holding it, I don't know. Like that's just fuck, man. Like I don't understand. Like anyway, let me go ahead and get the. You know, someone's gonna probably lecture me like, "Oh fuck, you don't know what the fuck you fucking," you know, like whatever. Sorry, I'm swearing, guys, but you know, there's always that one person that's, "Oh, you don't know what you're doing or how to do it." Let me see if I can get the chocks on here. Chocks, and that hold. It seems to hold a little bit. I've got to remap it. Yeah, Hunter. So for some reason now. My see the brake doesn't work. Like the parking brake is mapped to something else. That was the problem I had yesterday. Other than the fact that I couldn't get the stream to work, it just keeps rolling forward. Like if I put it on now here, put it on, even with the chalk set here, that's what's happening. Right? So like a mapping issue, I don't understand. Like that's just so stupid. So stupid. Like I don't understand why. Like anyway. Yeah, like the parking brake is not even set. I've got to go into the mapping and get rid of all of that. It might be bound to something else now. Anyway, guys, anyway. We're done. Oh, I got another subscriber. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and shut it off. Even if I shut off the engine here, guys, it's still going to roll if I get rid of the brake. So I've got to figure that out. Got to remember that. Number 2, number 1 off, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to San Juan, Puerto Rico. Guys, thank you so much for this morning's flight. Appreciate everybody that tuned in, chatted along. A big thank you to Merck. Not only for flying along, but for the €5 donation. I appreciate it. Guys, I will be back. I'm going to break away quickly now. I'm going to go and do some things, come back later on. I'll give you guys ample notice for the afternoon stream. I'll try to put it up at least an hour before. Stay tuned for the route. I'll pick something nice. And yeah, it might be a little surprise there too. I might bring out the X52 joystick. And we'll do some flying from the right side here, guys. So, appreciate it. To all my channel members, I'll go ahead and acknowledge you guys on part 2. You guys know who you are. I know who you are. Appreciate it. And that's it. Part 1 is done. Everybody have a great lunch, brunch, afternoon snack, or dinner if you're on other parts of the world. And I'll see you guys in roughly 6 hours. All right? Thank you so much, everybody. Stay tuned. Part 2, SU3 update. More testing for me coming up soon. Until the next time, guys, remember, even now, even though I'll be back in 6 hours, just remember to be good, to be kind, and most importantly, to stay safe. And I'll see you guys on the next stream. So long. Be back. Be back.